Hi TPM, it's Lynn again from What If You Can. We're going to be making another splash today. In the last video we looked at the SP in splash, which stands for staying power. Today we're going to explore the L, which is logic. So what is logic? It's what we use to develop reasonable conclusions really about something that happens to us, usually based on evidence. And that's a good place to start, really. Is it fact or is it just opinion? It's really useful to try and use logic and keep emotion out of it. But I know that's difficult. We're emotional beings, unless we're Dr. Spock. But it's really good to stand back and get a fresh perspective on things. Take some time, breathe, get a pen and paper out, and start to look at it in a different way. And there are some really useful questions that we can ask ourselves to help us deal with issues in a logical way. And they're critical thinking questions. 5 of them begin with W, and 1 of them begins with H. I'm sure you'll guess them, and you will have used them all in the past. So the W ones are who, why, what, when, where. And the H, how. Really useful questions. Write them down, and then I'm sure you'll come up with a range of questions that you can use, starting with those words. So if we look at who, basically, first, really. Who are the key people involved in this? Who's the right person to ask for help if I need help? Who's most directly affected? What? What are the strengths and weaknesses of this issue? What's another perspective? What's an alternative? What's a counter-argument? What's the best or worst case scenario? What's getting in the way of me taking action? Where can we see this in the real world? Where are similar concepts or situations? Is there something I can draw from those? Where can I get more information? Very often we need more information. But where can I get help? Where is there areas for improvement? When? When will we know we've succeeded? When can we expect it to change? Sometimes things are short term and they're really not important in a day or two. Although when they happen, we think it's the worst thing in the world. And sometimes we just need to give things time. But when can we expect it to change? Or when should we ask for help? When's the best time to take action? When will this cause a problem? Why? Why is it actually a problem? Why is it a challenge? Really look at it, really observe it. Why are people influenced by this sort of challenge? Why should people know about this? Do you need to tell somebody? Do you need to involve other people? Why has it been this way? Why have I allowed it to happen? Why is there a need for me to do something today? As I said before, there might not be. You might need to accept it or let go of it. You might not have to change things straight away. And then the how. How is it similar to? So is there another instance that's happened in your life, another experience where you can draw on some answers, some lessons that you got from that experience? How will I know the truth? How will it benefit me? How does it harm me? How will I see it in the future? How can I change this for the good? Some of us are focused on the problem, but it's much, much easier to focus on the solution. There are solutions to every issue, and we just need to use our critical thinking skills, our logic, to stand back, to take some time, to make a decision on whether it's something we can change, we want to change it now, we want to change it in the future, we want to work towards something, whether it's something we want to accept and maybe look at it differently, come back to it later maybe, or is it something we want to let go of, something you can leave and move on from? And really it won't be important in 5 minutes' time, or 5 hours' time, or 5 years' time. I hope logic is useful to you. I know when the emotions get in the way, it can be difficult. So you just need to take some deep breaths, get that paper out and pad, and start applying those really important questions, those 5 W's and the 1 H, and enjoy. Get practicing. Practice on something small so that when something big does happen, you'll have those questions to hand and you'll have the skills all honed. Enjoy. See you soon. Bye.